loudest venue in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
What's up with you, Raiders? What's good with you? No, wrong play.
Watch the twist. Check 99. Check 99. Check. Watch that. 25. Check. Easy. Kill. 25. 93. 52 small. 52's the mic.
On first down, Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's brought down.
Raiders. You ain't got no mic? I know you got a mic.
13 yards on the game's opening play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Mike 52. Watch the run.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And they'll get him down at about the 36.
Andrew Swift, huh?
First.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, first and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 24. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Watch twist. Yellow. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Watch twist.
Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On first down, it's Hubbard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Exit.
And he'll give it here to his running back. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. Give him 53 yards on the ground.
And a Raider first down.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check 31. SOS.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
That's where you belong.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Two right here. 734. Check. Lucky. Watch the X3. 218. Chopper.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, check 24. Check. Yellow. Routine spill. 15.
Mahomes now on first down. Dancing to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Hey. 4 down.
Hey, 57 colors.
24 is the mic. Hey, they scared. 22.
Right side.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mahomes going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
White. Off. OP. 50. Check 50. Shit.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Later one. Check 9. My 52.
Check.
Express.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's Carr to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Watch out for Hill on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Fight on these two. Let's go on, 80.
Mahomes now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Check safety. Blitz.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. He's crashing.
Heavy.
Check.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52.
Here's Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
What now?
You can't block me.
Check three.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
734.
From the 44, Carr. The open man here, Renfro. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
First down, Raiders.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Hey, exit.
Carr gonna throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Here we go.
To throw, it's Carr. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Don't throw my side.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Steps away to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Yellow. I'll go blue, lady.
Tight end left.
Yellow.
4 down.
15.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, T. We got to get to the ball.
On first down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes to throw once more. He's going to let it go deep for the... And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chiefs 14, Raiders 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. The final shot here before half for Carr. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
You want this? Mike 50, Mike 50.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Check. Shift.
On third down, Hubbard, and an alley to run. And he's into the clear. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Carl trying again on second down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Come on, QB, come on.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
I got you, son. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Motion, motion. 24 is the mic. Hey, let's get this. Get this.
Yellow.
24.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Come on here. Come get some.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Cleveland Farrell able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Motion, motion.
Yellow.
24 is the mic.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, you got deep? Shoot. 36.
Hey, Charlie.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Carr is going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Ball, D, get the ball right here. Let's go. 52's the mic. Watch Mike.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here's Hill on the return. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Get in the weight room.
From the gun, it's Carr. Caught outright by Renfro. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
To throw his Carr. He's got a man. It's Williams.
Tighten up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Carr now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41.
Let him know.
White.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Run that down.
Creeping. Shift.
Now a carry for Jacobs. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. That one good for 33 and a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Now this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Tighten up. Watch the safety creep. Switch.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hubbard. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Man, they're not ready for this. They still playing 15. Y'all playing the wrong football. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hubbard. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st down, it's Hubbard. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
That's it, baby.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Check 13. Watch twist. Watch twist. Joker, Joker.
Fight down these two. Fight down these two. Shift.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It got his man complete. The 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 84 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Carr now on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 21. And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Check 43. Slams.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Wide. Get wide.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
55's mine, guys. 55.
Now Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Hey, foxtrot. Don't get nervous.
Carr going to go on 4th down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Yellow.
Check 52. Kill. Watch the twist. Check 99.
They'll run on first down. Hubbard. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.